Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. At the guard positions, it's Doncic and Hardaway Jr. Green is out there with Primetime, and it's McGee in at the 5 spot. And so here is Dallas following the miss by Michael Porter from deep, and he makes that one.
So many different offenses that Tim Hardaway Jr. has played in, but he's trying to improve in his on-court awareness. A good show of it there.
Now here's Porter. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. From 11 feet away, it's rebounded by Dallas. They beat the Nuggets during their last encounter in Denver.
Not a close contest either. The last time they got together, everyone in the rotation played solid, and the bench was the difference.
Well, the second unit came in last game and just played lights out basketball. I'm sure they'd like to do that again.
Primetime's shot is good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Here's Jokic. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal.
And Jokic signing a huge extension this offseason. Largest contract at the time it was signed. You knew it was coming, as he just means so much to the franchise, and that's the cost for a back-to-back MVP.
Now here's Doncic. 11 points last game, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Nuggets ball.
On offense, here are the Nuggets. Murray outside. Primetime grabs the board. Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter.
Luka Doncic. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Murray against Doncic. Passes it to Gordon. From the arc. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2.
No, it's early, but going 0 for 4 to start a game can make a team get a little bit tight.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Nuggets have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. Murray kicks to Caldwell Pope. Pass to Porter. Pass to Jokic. He dishes it to Murray. Puts it up from 12. It's deflected. Here's Primetime, guarded by Porter. Hardaway passes to Primetime. Porter with the steal. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. And another miss by Denver. Mavericks leading by 5. The pass to Doncic. Dallas moving it around. Porter against Green. Pass to Primetime. Lets it go from the wing. And another basket for Dallas.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
Yeah, that's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and game is fully in their control.
And Denver decides to take their first time out here. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Impressive to see them on the road just step up and have that kind of offensive performance.
And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Powell, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Josh Green. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Doncic. And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
Here's Primetime after the Nuggets pick up 2. Bucket is good.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to Highland. Dishes it to Green. Here's Gillespie. He's guarded by Bullock. Here's Brown. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
No, he's automatic from the mid-range, and the defense knows that it's a mistake to give up a shot like that.
Prime time. Another three for Dallas.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Highland passes to Brown. Here's Highland. Pass to Gillespie. There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter. 5 on the clock. Here's Highland. It's rebounded by Dallas. Primetime's got his 4th rebound in this one. Lets it fly. And it's Dallas with another.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
26 seconds left here in the first quarter. Kicks it to Green. Here's Highland. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Three-pointer. Primetime grabs the board. Primetime's got his 5th rebound in this one. The three. Another three for Dallas.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence the big lead.
Well, if I was making up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other.
And so it's Dallas looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the men.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
And let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
Out on the perimeter, it's Caldwell Pope and Porter Jr. Gordon steps in at the 4 with Jokic in at center. And it's Murray in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Denver. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Well, prime time in the last game against the Timberwolves was terrific. He dropped in 38 points and was his usual self at the defensive end, too. A lot of block shots, something we're accustomed to. His numbers were off the charts. He was unguardable, and he knew it, and he took advantage of it. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, David, he was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on, and there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Primetime, the pass to Kleba. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
And now, Greg, that we're into the meat of the season, are you seeing any emerging trends out there?
For a few years, the trend had been guys shooting from farther and farther out. But, Kevin, I think we're seeing a return of the big man, a more concerted effort to attack the interior.
Over in the corner, Green. Shot clock at 6. Out to Doncic. Another three for Dallas.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Well, all night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Porter looking it over. The pass to Murray. Denver needs to get off a shot. For 3, Caldwell Pope. It doesn't go for him. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
Yeah, let's give a shout out to their defense in that one. The intensity, the shot blocking, just a dominant performance.
Yeah, last game was pretty impressive stuff on that end of the floor, just getting up near shooters and blocking as many shots as they did.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
JaVale McGee's checked in for Dallas. Robinson comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by the Mavs.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And hey, what a career Caldwell Pope has had to this point.
Well, he's been such a great complementary guard. He just takes care of the ball. He shoots well all over the floor. He's a three-point threat. He certainly accepts the responsibility and the challenge defensively. He's carved out a career, and it's going to get longer.
Murray against Green. And here's Jokic. A 32-point game for him in the win against Miami. That one falls.
Jokic out there playing a little bit of chess, found himself in the mid-range, and still made the play.
Passes it to McGee. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point. So it's Dallas closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. The scoring is
25. The Mavericks 45.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Really an incredible game from primetime.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the five for Jason Kidd. At the guard positions, it's Doncic and Hardaway Jr. Primetime is out there with Green, and it's McGee in at center.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Chalk up two there.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Porter inside. He's against Green, and that one's good by Porter.
You know, he's got to keep improving this aspect of his game, but when Porter's dribbling like this, he becomes unguardable.
Primetime, the pass to Doncic. Here's Primetime, takes a three. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. Hardaway has got his fourth assist in this one.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
The Mavericks, GA, have been trying to tighten up their defense the past few seasons, and it's beginning to show.
And we're seeing signs that the players are getting the message, and they're spending more energy at that end of the floor, and that's essential for any elite team.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the Beard, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch. David, thank you.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Murray, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Shot to stop the run. Mavericks with the rebound. Primetime's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Down low. Back to Green. Dallas moving it around. Here's Primetime. An easy 2 points on the layup. Primetime's got 10 points in just the second half.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
Here's Murray. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for Denver. They can look forward to the Cavaliers after this game in a matchup against Cleveland. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them.
One of the better dunkers we have in the NBA, Aaron Gordon. Showtime.
Outside, Green. The shot's good from McGee. 8 points for JaVale McGee.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Caldwell Pope finds Murray. Back to Caldwell Pope. 1:19 left in the third quarter. Right side, Gordon. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Gordon's got his second bucket tonight.
And Murray with an instinctual play there. He has that ability. He can see the play. It evolves, and then he makes a quick decision.
Outside, Green. Here's Primetime, defended by Gordon. Here's Primetime, and Dallas again with the bucket.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Caldwell Pope outside. Pass to Porter. There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Outside, Gordon. Lets it go from 11. Gordon with another miss.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Outside, Green. Pass to Primetime. Jacks up a three. Sinks the triple. Primetime's got 15 points here in the second half.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Bruce Brown. Also Green out there. It's Najee in at the fifth spot, manning the middle. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
Yeah, one part of Duncan Robinson's game doesn't get talked about enough. He is willing to find open teammates.
And home court advantage can give teams a huge lift. Greg, how different is it playing in front of the hometown fans?
Yeah, it's huge. I mean, they give you energy. You don't want to let them down, so you tend to dig a little deeper when you're playing at home.
It's tipped. Here's Primetime. He's covered by Brown. And there's the pass to McGee. And it seems the play-in tournament is here to stay, Brent. Has it worked out as well as you expected?
I think it's been great, Kevin. One of the things that could be adjusted, though, is maybe if you're the 8th seed and you have a 10-game lead on the 10th seed, there should be no reason why they should be competing in the postseason tournament. So maybe they do something with regards to the records as to whether or not a team qualifies. But the way it stands now, it's created.
Substitution on the court. At the line for the Mavericks, Dwight Powell. One shot.
.12 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Passes it to Porter. Back to Murray. Here's Highland.